Now, the Santa Ana winds will stick around, and we are tracking a warm-up. Meteorologist Dani Ruberti, you've got our next weather forecast.
I know, Pat, it is a winter warm-up. We're talking 80s here in Southern California. Wait until you see this. But as Pat mentioned, we are still dealing with Santa Ana winds. And for some of you, it's getting super windy again. Wind advisories have been extended. That's going to be for our usual suspects, our valleys of LA Ventura counties up through the mountains. Gusts between 30 to 35 miles per hour for Simi Valley over into Santa Clarita. And again, soil still saturated from all the rain that we saw at the end of December, early January. And so trees downed. That could be a big concern. And that's a big reason why we still have these wind advisories in effect. So let's talk about what your Tuesday holds. Number one, it's the wind. Number two, it's the warm up tomorrow in San Bernardino, mid to upper 70s. My friends, we don't stop there. We get to Wednesday and now we're talking lower 80s, highs above average. So here's the game plan going into the next week. More Santa Ana winds. Each day gets warmer, at least through midweek. Highs stay above average, and then we're going to stay dry and breezy even into the weekend. High pressure building in. Buddy's going to park himself right over Northern California. And this, as high pressure strengthens, is going to bring us that warm up I mentioned and the wind. So let me back things up. Here's a look at Santa Clarita, and you can see the timing of the wind over the next 24 hours. It's morning time, early afternoon. You can see gusts between 20 to 30 miles per hour. And it's going to be focused on those windy spots, LA Ventura counties. We've got Simi Valley. We've got Thousand Oaks. We've got Chatsworth, Porter Ranch, all getting windy overnight into early tomorrow morning, even into the Inland Empire. Even though we don't have wind advisories here, we've got Santa Ana winds that will ramp up. They kind of cool down, relax once we get to the afternoon, and then they pick right back up Tuesday night going into our Wednesday. Temperatures not as cold as last week, but we're still looking at 40s, 50s, lower 30s in the high deserts, and then 70s and even a handful of 80s going into tomorrow. Let's talk about those temperatures. I want to go in depth on them. I'm going to pull up a map for you of the Inland Empire and come take a stroll with me. Let's talk about our highs. It's going to feel warmer than today. San Bernardino, mid to upper 70s. Now we're flirting with the 80s in Riverside. Let's take a walk. 78 in Ontario. We're going to hit 80 now in Corona. And you'll even see some 80s west of the mountains. Your Belinda, close to that in Anaheim, and Santa Ana reaching 75 degrees. Let's take a look at the next 7 days. So the name of the game, dry, sunny, warmer, and a little bit breezy out there. Lower 80s in LA and Orange counties. 83 Wednesday, warmest day, and we hold on to those lower 80s as we go into the weekend. Here's a look at the valleys. 80s get here starting Wednesday. 83 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, going into our Saturday. Again, we're going to see those breezy Santa Ana winds. Inland Empire, 80 starting Wednesday, going into the weekend. So dry, sunny, no sign of rain. And then we're looking at 70s and even some lower 80s at the beaches. So this is the winter warm-up that I think we like, Pat.
Southern California.
We are Inglewood.
We are Westminster.
We are Exposition Park.
We are West Hollywood.
We are CBS LA.
We are yours.